Guys, so I'm looking at the ISIS Live app, all right, and check this out. It's in the background, right there, bro. You see that? Look at that big old fucking arm, dude. Whatever it is, I'm gonna bring it out to light, guys. So this is legit, all right? This is legit. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot it. So screenshot this. All right. So I'm gonna pause real quick and I'll bring it out. Give me a second. All right. So I'm bringing it out. So, okay, remember I was saying that thing in the back? It's right there. Right there. You see that? It's that right there. You just saw me screenshot it, right? So, I'm gonna bring it out. Definitely something there.
Chiquita. Mamacita, mira. Roberto?
So give me some time, guys. I'm gonna bring it out. Give me a second. All right, guys. So remember right here on the side, right here, or something. Well, look. I'm bringing it out little by little, and look what's beyond that. It's a fucking wall, guys. All right. NASA blocks it out with their imaging. Okay. But look, that's that little. That's them, man. I'm telling you guys. Y'all think I'm crazy? I'm not. I want y'all to pay attention to this shit, man, because this is what I know how to do, man, is bringing out everything. Look at all that fucking detail in the background. I'm going to show you what I mean. You got this creature, and then you got these walls up here, man, like that. And you got another barrier like that. And this is Earth, okay? This is Earth right there. And everything else out there are structures, buildings, or a wall, man. Another civilization among us, dude. Okay, we are trapped in here. We are trapped right here. They're not letting us out, man. I'm not crazy, guys, but look at my technique, man. My technique puts NASA on their ass, I'll tell you that. Okay? Promise you that. Look. This is how NASA, I'm going to show you what it looks like, okay? That's without my technique. That's how NASA has it, okay? You see? So, you barely see there, but with my technique, you're going to see beyond that. Beyond what the eye could see right there. I promise you that. Okay, like I've been saying. I already edited this photo with my technique. That's why you see that creature in the background. This is why you see that. If I didn't use my technique, you wouldn't see that. Okay? So, I'm going to show you something real quick. You see? Look at that. You're starting to see the patterns in the back where they shade it in, they airbrush it. You see what I mean? Look at that, bro. You look at the definition, you see the detail and they're among us, guys. Look at that. Look at that. You can't tell me I'm crazy, bro. Look at all, you know what I mean? Look at that. You see? That's them. You see? If you see my other photos, okay. For example, I'm going to bring it out over here. Look. I'm going to go to my other photos real quick. Where's it at? 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 The one of NASA. Okay. This is a perfect example. This is them right there, man. Okay? What you see on there is a perfect example right here of my NASA one. Okay? Look at that. Look at all that stuff in the background. That's all them. That's them building a wall. You see that? Look. Okay. All that stuff, that's them, guys. You see that? You see how, dude, that's them, guys. Promise. You see what I mean? And look, I'm gonna show you. Look, that's them right there, right? So I'm gonna show you another picture. Okay. You see, that's them as well. Right there. See that big old thing right there, that creature? Big old wall. Look. That's from Yahoo. Okay. All this. So what I showed you on the last picture, this is them. Remember, this is the horizon of Earth, supposedly. Okay? But they're building this big old wall with this, you know what I mean? So, and this is up here on Yahoo. I screenshot off Yahoo, man. You know, I'm just trying to put all the puzzles together so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Where's it at? Right here. This is them. Remember, this is the horizon. I'm sorry. This is the horizon of Earth, and that's them right there, guys. So what I'm showing you right here is definitely the same. It's the same, you know, everything's the same, okay? But some of them are harder to bring out. But, you know, the whole point is you saw me go to that app, and I got it off that app, right? So look, this is the original photo, okay? Off the ISS, up there, ISS HD, right? So, but look at that. You can see in the background already what I'm trying to say. You see that right there, what I was talking about. Okay. So NASA knows what's among us and they're trapping us in. So when I go over here, right, where's it at? Which one was it? It was this one. And I use my technique. You can see them right there on the horizon as well. But they're just they brush them out. So my technique brings them out. LT, baby, all day. So look, you can't lie to LT. You're not gonna lie to me, baby. You know, you're not. You're not. I caught you. I caught you in your lawless lies, man. Alright, look at that. You see? Now, when you see that come out, like, you know, look at it. Look at it. It's right there. Alright. Then when I bring it out more, you can see the dimensions in the background of those buildings, the shapes, or whatever it is, the wall. You know. But we are fucked, dude, if we don't unite for humanity, man. I'm not lying, guys. This is the real deal, man. Look at that. Look how humongous that creature is, man. So, you see? Look at the background. I want you to focus on right here. Boom, boom. As I dim the light, you can see, or as I increase the light, you see this thing, this pattern. So, watch this. You see? But when I pull the light, you see when they start to come out. So I'm gonna take off that real quick. Give me a second. So, right here, when I do it, you start to see the definition in the background, what's out there. Boom, 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 boom. You see what I mean? Right there. Boom, 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 boom. So you know it's out there. And like I said, that's the curvature of Earth. That's the horizon of Earth, what I'm showing you. It doesn't look good because, you know what I mean? It's not about having high definition. It's about knowing what's out there, guys. You know what I mean? That's the horizon of Earth, the curvature supposedly. But the point is, you know, I'm trying to show you what's out there, man. You know, this is like some digital shit. You know that you know what you're seeing. It's there. It's right there. I just showed you how to prove it to y'all. You know, look at it. From the original photo to what you see in the background. There's objects in the background, guys. That's the whole point. That's how NASA airbrush their shit, so they won't see. Look. You see what I mean? There you go, guys. Well, you know what I mean? That's just, you know, it's not going to be pretty and perfect compared to the other ones I have, but that's just to let you know what's out there. You know? So, it's there, man. You can totally see it from there from the distance. It's there. Like, look. Just like my other pictures I showed you. You know? Let's see. See? They're there, man. That's them, so. So the whole point of this video is like you know, this shit doesn't get old for me. Like, look what's out there, guys. Like, you know, look how huge these damn things are.
Time does fly fast, my son. It seems only yesterday I ordered your first diaper changed, and now you're a man who's about to be married.
See?
She will give you much pleasure today.
So hopefully this wakes you up, guys. You know, hopefully this wakes you up. Get close to God. All right, man. That's it.